Well, good evening, everyone, and happy Halloween. We're coming to you live from Bentonville Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School for Friday Night Football. We're getting our program started a little early tonight. We have senior night here at Bentonville Tiger Stadium. Hello, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'll be here alongside my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, all night, but we're going to take it down to the field where they are just about set to honor our seniors here tonight. So with that, I'm going to step away and we'll turn up the crowd mic and let you listen in as they honor the Bentonville High School seniors.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we have the distinct privilege of celebrating the 30th sectional group, the senior class of 2026. For multiple years, we have had good Bentonville High School with a talent, hard work, and spirit. Tonight, it's all about recognizing their journey and their tremendous commitment. First, we want to recognize the football player. Our first senior, we want to recognize number 38, Brody Anderson. Brody is being escorted by his parents, Derek and Rachel Anderson. Our next senior, Ronnie Oluson. Ronnie is being escorted by Hewlett and Serena Oluson. Our next senior, number 43, Connor Bedgood. Connor is not all thanks Eric and Mrs. Bedgood. Our next senior, number 4, Christian Brown. Christian is being escorted tonight by Pat and Son. Number 13, Thomas Davis. Time to get to the line and roll, please. Our next team has come out, Bobby Degree. Robbie Bobby for tonight, 5 David and 2026. Number 11, Jack Dunn. Jack is by Jackson and BHS Dunn. Number 73, Tio Estrada. He will be answered tonight by Roy Estrada. Number 0, Chris Strickland. Chris will be answered tonight by Chris and Priya Strickland. Number 74, Paxton Goddard. Paxton will be answered by Prince, Dave and Amy Goddard. Number 9, Julian Grundy. He is being special tonight by David Grundy and Scott Varsity. Number 36, James Heberon. James being escorted by Jason and Nikki Heberon. Our next senior one right now, number 3, Blair Irvin III. Blair being escorted tonight by Blair Irvin Jr. and Andy Hanley. Number 18, Charlie Green. Charlie being escorted by Nathan A. Green. Number 91, James McKee. James being escorted by Amanda McKee and a picture of Clay Fowler Green. Number 5, Cooper Mayhew. Being escorted by Blake and Courtney Mayhew. Number 96, Perry McCall. Perry being escorted by Prince, Scott and Stephanie McCall. Our next is number 5, Mason Meyer. Mason being escorted by Robert and Sherry Meyer. Number 21, Lee Mudd. Being escorted tonight by James and Vanessa Mudd. Number 85, Lane Musselwhite. Lane being escorted tonight by Clint and Stephanie Musselwhite. Number 94, Aiden Nall. Aiden being escorted tonight by Sarah and Grant Nall. Number 67, Big Will Newman. Will being escorted tonight by Lynn and Heather Newman. Number 52, Cooper Nix. Cooper being escorted tonight by John and Bonnie Nix. Number 23, Eli Pearson. Eli is being shot by Roy and Wesley Pearson. Number 22, James Pratt. James is being shot by Chad and James Pratt. Number 12, Juan Bruno. Juan being shot by Bill Johnson. Number 63, Gio Bruno. Gio being shot by Jorge Lopez and Miguel Lopez. Number 54, Jed Castro. Jed being shot by Mike and Carl Castro. Number 50, Kyle Sally. Kyle being shot by Clarence, Kendall, and Terry Sally. Number 8, Conrad Schmitz. Conrad being shot by Dr. Larry and Eric Schmitz. Our next team is number 7, Cole Slopecky. Cole being shot by Vincent and Jody Slopecky. Number 95, Landon Stewart. Landon being shot by James and Chris Stewart and James and David Perez. Number 10, Ben Thompson. Ben being shot by Joe and Terry Thompson. Number 2, Cameron Gordon. Cameron being shot by Brandon Gordon, Anthony Parsons, and Benjamin Parsons. Number 98, Kellen Roman. Kellen being shot by Jeff and Sarah Roman and Chris and John Woods. Our next team is one of our trainers, our first trainer, Morgan Langley. Morgan is being thrown by Travis and Lindsay Langley. Our next team is Sophia Streeter. Sophia being thrown by Oliver and Christine Streeter. Our next team here, Maria Giannetti. Marissa Giannetti. Marissa being thrown by parents Bill and Jill Giannetti. Our next team is Olivia Coleman. Olivia being thrown by Eli and Jennifer Murphy. And our last trainer we want to recognize Ella Robertson. Ella being thrown by Simon and Robertson. Our next year senior is our cheer squad. Our first year member, Maddie Andrews. Maddie being answered by Robert and Wendy Andrews. Our next senior, anthem. Now being answered by Adam and Christine Vaughn. Hudson Dane. Hudson being answered by Russ and James Dane. Charlie Boyer. Charlie being answered by Louis Boyer and Lloyd Lee. Bree Boyer. Bree being answered by Kevin and Linda Boyer. Ryan Devin. Ryan being answered by Tony and Kobe Devin. Our next senior year, Megan Jones. Megan being answered by Stephen and Amanda Jones. Bailey Nielsen. Bailey being answered by Clarence Andrew and Jill Nielsen. Sarah K. Warner. Sarah K. being answered by Stephen and Lloyd Warner. Maddox Owens. Maddox being answered by Aaron and Alexis Owens. Lily Pike. Lily being answered by Kevin and Jill Pike. Kyle Richter. Kyle being answered by Will Greer and Kelsey Greer. Noah Rogers. Noah being answered by Mark and Bruce Rogers. Ridley Ross. Ridley being answered by William and Amanda Ross. David Songbird. David being answered tonight by Joe and Mary Songbird. Maria Shelton. Maria being answered by Brian and Ingrid Shelton. Madeline Slater. Madeline being answered by Nick Slater and Vincent Slater. We do have three cheerleaders that walk the football team here with Carter, Aiden Month, and Jay. That's right. Now, our dance team members. Maze Williams. Maze being answered by Sean and Mel Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one more time for our senior class 2026 Bentonville Tigers.
All right, folks, there you have it. The Bentonville High School seniors honored here before the game tonight. Listen, we're going to take a commercial break, but when we return, Donnie Payne and I will get you ready for tonight's ball game between your Bentonville Tigers and the Springdale Bulldogs. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
All right, folks, we welcome you here to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School. It is Friday night and another 7A West Conference game between your Bentonville Tigers and the Springdale Bulldogs. Hello once again, everyone. I'm John McElroy, joined alongside my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, and we just had the senior night ceremony honoring all the dance team seniors, the cheerleaders, and, of course, the Tiger football seniors, and a great moment out here at Tiger Stadium as these seniors, boy, they've done so much, Donnie, and, you know, it's always special. Your last regular season home game as you're honored here in a stadium, you've literally the blood, sweat, and tears out here. So a special night for these seniors. And, hey, I'll tell you something else, Donnie, that went on this week. The senior football players, each of them gave a shirt to one of their teachers to wear here on Senior Day, and it was really special to see. And, Donnie, I just have to say Conrad Schmidt, the Bentonville wide receiver, number 8, I'll put this up here. He gave me the T-shirt, and that's me, guys. He let me wear his number, and I just thought that was really special. And I've got Conrad in class, and I'll tell you what, everybody knows that watches Tiger football. He is a fantastic player. Hey, we're going to step away for the national anthem. All right, there you have it, our national anthem by the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. And Donnie, as I was saying just a moment ago, Conrad Schmidt, I've got him in class, and we know he's a great athlete on the field, just a leading receiver for the Bentonville Tigers this year, a team that's now 8-0, and he's just done so many things on the field. But, you know, I've got him in class each and every day, and he is an excellent young man and a great student. And I was really honored that he allowed me to wear his number today on senior day. And so I thought that was pretty special. All right. Well, hey, we've got Camden Randall down on the field. Hey, Camden, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
All right, Camden, you're down there on the field in front of the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. And tell me, we got Bentonville Springdale tonight. Got any thoughts on tonight's ball game?
Yeah, the Tigers have been great all year. We're off to an 8-0 start. We're hoping to extend that to 9-0 today. But the Springdale Bulldogs, they can be feisty. We got to be careful. We're coming off a big win against Rogers last season. Again, that can take a toll. It's a big competitive game, and we got to be careful not to slip today. But if the Tigers are able to play like they have all season, we should be able to go to 9-0 tonight.
Yeah, Camden, while you're there, you and I and some of us were talking. This is the sort of game you really have to be careful. I'm glad you mentioned that, because you come off that emotional win last week. You might start looking ahead to next week when you take on your crosstown rival Bentonville West. But I think you made a good point. Hey, we have to come out here and play from the get-go. And like you said, if we play like we're supposed to, Bentonville ought to come away 9-0.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, Camden, we want to try to come back to you throughout the game. Appreciate your work down there, and we'll see you here in just a little bit. You'll be out there for the pregame coin toss. All right, folks, that's Camden Randall down there on the sidelines with us. And we are just a few moments away from kickoff, about 5 minutes from kickoff of tonight's ball game. I want to bring in my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne. Well, Donnie, before we talk more about tonight's matchup with the Springdale Bulldogs, let's go back to last Thursday night, a game that was moved up a day to accommodate for potential severe weather that was forecast to come in Friday. So everything moved up a day, and it was definitely the game that it was billed.
Yeah, John, it was a fantastic high school football game. And
should mention it was Bentonville versus Rogers at Rogers.
Yeah. Bentonville Rogers at Rogers. And it was probably one of the best high school football games I can remember watching in a very long time. Both teams were fighting hard. Both teams were very competitive. And Bentonville comes away with a 31-28 victory, John, but not before they had to knock a pass down in the end zone as time was running out. And just a hard-fought game by both teams. Momentum swings both ways. It was everything that a high school football game could possibly put on the field. And like you said, it lived up to every bit of the hype it had that week.
Absolutely. You know, you hear about sometimes games called ESPN Instant Classics. Well, that had all the makings of an instant classic. And, you know, thinking back, some of the I've been watching Bentonville football now for 30 years. And, yeah, it definitely ranks right up there in top 5 games I've seen Bentonville play over the last 30 years. It was a spectacular contest. Well, it sounds like the motorcycles down there are getting fired up, and that means the Tigers are just about set to come out of the Tiger Athletic Complex. We should have the pregame coin toss. I see the Springdale captains across the way, and the Bentonville Tiger captains are getting ready to come on the field. We'll see if we can get our cameras focused in on the captains for the pregame coin toss. But, Donnie, the Springdale Bulldogs coming to town tonight. What are your thoughts on tonight's game?
John, Bentonville tonight, this is going to be a test for the Bentonville defense. Springdale is going to be running Springdale's going to be running a triple option offense, but they do it this year. Last year we saw them doing it out of the wing tee. This year they've gone to they're going to have a shotgun, two running backs to either side in the shotgun with the tailback or with a halfback going in motion. It's still triple option football. I was talking to Coach Calvert before the game. Bentonville defense still going to have to play assignment football. Someone's got to hit the dive back every play. Someone's got to take the pitch back every play. And if you don't miss an assignment, John, this Springdale team can score.
All right, well, you can see the Bentonville captains right there. Number 91, that is Jaden Mafimi. Number 85, Lane Musselwhite. 84 is there. I do not have a name for number 84, and we'll see if we can get that to you. Number 30, Rami Belusu, and number 63, Gio Puga. And I guess we could throw in Sasquatch there as well as one of the Bentonville captains tonight.
Honorary captain tonight, Jacqueline Sasquatch.
Yeah. All right, and we're going to see if we can listen in on tonight's coin toss.
And tonight, please welcome our honorary team captain, Jacqueline's very own Sasquatch.
All right, guys. Springdale, you're my visitor tonight. I've got heads and tails. What's your call? Tails. Tails, he says. Okay, we're going to let it go to the ground. It is a heads. Bentonville, you've won the toss. Defer. You want to defer. Bentonville has won, and we'll defer. Springdale, you want the football, correct? Which way are you guys going to kick it? From the clock. From the clock?
Yes,
all right,
sir.
put your backs to the clock and face me. Bentonville won the toss and is deferred until the second half. Springdale will receive the open.
Okay, Donnie, the Tigers have done what they normally do when they win the toss. They've deferred their option to the second half. So we're going to see the Bentonville defense, which has been spectacular all year. Bentonville defense giving up on average all season 13.5 points per game.
And that went up because of last week. Rogers came into that game last week, John, averaging over 60, and Bentonville held them to 28, which is pretty impressive. You can hear the motorcycles revving up down in the end zone, waiting for the garage door on the tack to rise.
And Donnie, the last regular season game for these seniors. Now, we know Bentonville is going to have at least one home game in the state playoffs. If they can take care of business tonight and next week, then they would get the 1 seed and have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So these seniors will play in Tiger Stadium again, but this last regular season game is special. All right. So the garage door is opening up, and here come your Tigers.
Well, we got neon baby powder down here tonight, John.
I tell you, one of the traditions here, maybe we can get one of our cameras over on the baby powder coming from the student section, is when the Tigers come out, the baby powder hits the air. It's kind of a foggy scene after that, but I tell you, there we go. Yeah, you can see it. And look at the students. It is neon night, and they are all decked out. Students always do such a great job here at Tiger Stadium. Well, all right, folks. Well, 12 minutes has been put on the clock, and we are just about set for football here in Bentonville. And while we got a moment here, I would like to once again shout out our presenting sponsors, Foster Roofing, McClarty Daniel, and Mercy Health Systems. These are the folks that have committed to our kids. Let's give them a chance to earn your business. Foster Roofing, McClarty Daniel, and Mercy Health System. Okay, another week, 7A West Conference play, week 9. Donnie, it is unbelievable the season has gone by this quick.
Right, it always seems to just fly by. Wait for it forever to get here, and then it just seems to fly by. Johnny, you were talking about this senior group. A lot of accomplishments in this senior group, and it is always kind of a bittersweet thing when you play your last home regular season game.
That'll be number 63, Gio Puga for the Tigers. He'll tee it up. Just honored a few moments ago here for senior night. And back deep to receive. The deep man for the Springdale Bulldogs will be number 8, Jacoby Mason. Puga, low line drive kick. It is going to be taken by Jacoby Mason. Kind of bobbles the ball and kind of falls on it at around the 14-yard line. And that's where the Springdale Bulldogs will start their first offensive possession of the ball game.
Glad he kind of fell on it, John. How many times have you seen kind of like a little fumbled kick lead to a big kickoff, because people kind of relax when they see the ball on the ground? So glad he just fell on it there.
So the Springdale Bulldogs will bring their offense on the field. The signal caller for the Bulldogs will be number 9, Carson Hayter. Hayter is going to start with 2 running backs in the backfield.
Dive to the fullback.
Goes to number 34. That's Rancel Oriana. And he'll pick up a couple, and we're underway here from Tiger Stadium.
John, like I was saying when we went to the national anthem, Springdale's still running the triple option. They're just doing it out of sometimes a pistol, sometimes 2 backs, but it's out of the shotgun. But it is still old wing T option football. Bentonville's got someone has to take the dive back when there's a dive play.
Okay, so it is actually 2nd and 7. Ball's on the 17-yard line. Hayter working from under center.
Option, good job. Number 5.
Number 5 for Springdale. That was Charles Hernandez.
I'm sorry, number 5 for Bentonville, John.
Oh, number 5. That's Mason Meyer. I'm sorry.
Mason did a good job coming up on the pitchback and picking up a big loss on that option to the left side of the Springdale offense.
So that will be a loss all the way back close to the 13-yard line. And it will be 3rd and it'll be 3rd and 11. I think they've spotted it closer to the 14-yard line. So 3rd and 11 on the 14.
Not somewhere this offense wants to be, John.
Springdale coming to the line of scrimmage quick. Hayter sets a man in motion, whistles blow.
They had to take a timeout.
Springdale wants a timeout. Hey, let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Okay, coming out of timeout, 3rd and 11. Hayter puts a man in motion. Give goes to the running back, and he's trying to find the room around the edge. That's number 24. That is Wilder Larice. All right, so that'll bring up 4th down and 9, and the Springdale Bulldogs are going to bring their punting unit onto the field. So, well, that Bentonville defense is kind of picking up where it's left off.
Yeah, John, forcing a 3 and out there. We gave up, officially, are going to give up 1 yard of offense on that drive.
And a little confusion right now with Springdale. They've got 6 on the play clock. had to send a guy in. They get the snap away, and Bentonville came after that one. A good kick by the punter. Conrad Schmidt will take it at about the 42. Schmidt out to the right side. He's got a little running room, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the Springdale, looks like Springdale 43-yard line. So great field position. See Conrad Schmidt right there. Well, there was a great article about Conrad in this week's paper by Richard Davenport, the recruiting guy for the Northwest Arkansas Democrat Gazette, talking about Conrad, how he has really flown under the radar. But, you know, you've got DeQuan Prevost and Blair III, who are also just fantastic wide receivers, D1 commits. And Conrad, I tell you, he's going to make some college really happy if he decides to play at the next level. Bentonville's leading receiver at the moment is Slepecki. Gives it to Prevost, and Prevost breaks through a couple of tacklers, and DeQuan Prevost picks up close to 10. They're going to mark him just short of the first down marker, and it'll be second short. Good shot of DeQuan right there. Just mentioned him. Man, what a great addition he's been for the Tigers this year.
And Ty, you're talking about it. Conrad comes in tonight, 35 receptions, 676 yards, and 11 touchdowns.
And Schmidt goes in motion. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to try to bounce it out. Ficklin gets around the edge. He's inside the 30, inside the 25, and he is knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say right around the 24-yard line. There's Chris. And that's a young man right there, Donnie. He is just under 1,000 yards rushing. I think 972 are his numbers.
Right.
Well, they're a little more after that one, but he is quickly approaching the 1,000-yard mark. Hope he gets it right here. Slepecki now. He'll send Prevost in motion. Slepecki, play action. He's looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. He fires, and that one is incomplete. It was intended for Blair Irvin III.
Double coverage.
Yeah, Blair was double covered on that one. I like it, Donnie. I like being aggressive, taking a shot right there.
That is why Conrad comes into tonight, John. Bentonville's leading receiver. Prevost and Blair have been getting double teamed all over the field every game, and Conrad has been the beneficiary of Prevost and Blair getting all the attention.
Okay, second down and 10. Man comes in motion. Give goes to, I believe that may be Jack Dunn. Yeah, that's Jack Dunn. Starts to his left, cuts back into the right. He'll get it down to around the 18-yard line. Picks up 6 yards on that. It'll be third down and 4. Donnie, I got to believe right here, third and 4, probably, I would guess, going to give it to number 0 right there, Chris Ficklin, and let him pick up the first down. We'll see. Slepecki, he'll send 2 receivers to either side of the formation. Ficklin to his right in the backfield. Cole's going to drop back. He's going to fire to his left. That's complete to Conrad Schmidt. And Conrad Schmidt is going to have it down at the 10-yard line. And just when I thought they'd give it to Chris, Conrad Schmidt finds that soft spot in the zone right there and picks up the Tiger first down. So Bentonville started this drive at the Springdale 43-yard line. They've got it now first and goal at the 10. Slepecki, play action, reverse, and that goes to Jack Dunn, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown Bentonville, number 11, Jack Dunn on the reverse, and the Bentonville Tigers take an early 6-0 lead. How about that, Donnie?
Yeah, looked like it was going to be a speed option to the right with Chris, and pitched the ball back to Dunn on the reverse, and Jack strolls into the end zone untouched.
And it's Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after. Her kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:26 left to go, first quarter of play, Bentonville 7, Springdale nothing. We'll be back here in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
All right, we welcome you back to Bentonville Tiger Stadium, where the Tigers have just taken a 7-0 lead over the Springdale Bulldogs. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. Gio Puga trying to get it teed up there, Donnie. You know, the flags across the way, Donnie, really aren't moving, but I see some confetti, some stuff moving down there on the field, so maybe he's having a little trouble with the breeze down on the field. And Puga kicks it away, and that is going to be taken, or actually it's going to bound at about the 2-yard line, go into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So the Bulldogs, once again, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 20 for their second offensive possession of the game. Netted out 1 yard, first offensive possession. You see the Bentonville defense, man, they have been great all year. Kellen Rona in there, we'll see him at nose man. Ethan Hoffman, number 97, at 1 defensive end. And let's see, that is number 64, Donnie. That is Jeremiah Gilmore at the other defensive end. You see Eli Pearson coming up on the line of scrimmage. And Give goes to the running back up the middle. And he's going to make his way up to, they're going to give him the 26. So good pickup on first down by number 34. That's Ransel. See if I get this right. Oriana. Ransel. So on 2nd and 4, Springdale is going to split 2 receivers out to the left side. Hayter is going to have 3 backs in the backfield. And Give goes once again and fumble. And let's see, I think Springdale might have gotten, no, Bentonville saying they got it.
Yeah, the Bentonville player's handing the referee the ball, but he's still pointing. There, he changed it, yeah.
That's Garrett Wolf, number 44, Garrett Wolf.
The referee was signaling Springdale's ball, and Garrett Wolf was like, sir, here's the ball. And then he changed his mind, so it is Bentonville recovery. I'm going to guess that Garrett Wolf recovered the fumble, John.
I think he did, Donnie. I saw the 3rd floor up here. I saw the ball come out. I was just wondering who got on it. And Garrett Wolf gets up off the pile with the football, and Bentonville is going to have fantastic field position here on their second possession. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Springdale 25-yard line. Cole Schlepecki with Ficklin in the backfield. Now he puts a man in motion. Schlepecki, he's looking to his left. Now he's rolling to his left, and he's just going to throw it away. Threw it at the feet of Julian Grundy, number 9.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a screen pass set up there, and just too many Springdale players read it, and he did a good job just throwing it at Grundy's feet.
Man, I'll tell you what, Cole Schlepecki last week, Donnie, he's always so cool under pressure. He's a guy that's not afraid to stand in there, go through his progressions, knowing he's about to take a hit. But I'll tell you, like all these Tigers, that Cole Schlepecki, he is all in. And he gets set to take the snap here, gives to Ficklin. Ficklin starts to his right, cuts back to his left, still on his feet, but Springdale bottles him up right there for no gain.
We don't say that a whole lot of very often on when Chris is carrying the ball, but yeah, no gain on that carry.
Well, I would be shocked if Chris Ficklin doesn't break the 1,000-yard mark here in the first half. Came into the game 972 yards, averaging 8.3 yards per carry with 9 touchdowns. Two wide receivers now, split to either side. Now Ficklin goes in motion to the right side. Schlepecki looking to his left. He's going to fire across the middle. He's got Blair Urban the third, and Urban the third's in for the touchdown. Touchdown Tigers. There you see him, number 3, right there in your living room. Blair Urban the third. And once again, the wide receivers for Bentonville, Blair that time finds the spot in the zone, and Cole Schlepecki throws a strike, and Blair does the rest. 13-0 Bentonville, awaiting the extra point attempt by Kylie Sally. And her kick is up, and it is good. So, with 6:42 left to go here in the first quarter play, Bentonville 14, Springdale nothing. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Welcome back to Bentonville. Tigers scoring on their first 2 offensive possessions, up 14-0 as Gio Puga now kicks it away. And this time it's going to be returnable. Return man starts at the 6, out across the 20. And Brody Anderson comes in to make the stop for Bentonville. That was Aaron Casados, number 18, on the return for Springdale. There you see Brody Anderson making a good special teams play right there. Great camera work by our crew tonight. Always appreciate what they do. Couldn't do this without them. Okay, Springdale's going to have it 1st and 10 now from their own 27-yard line. Carson Hayter will work from under center. He'll send a man in motion. He tried to go on the option. He turned it up quickly, and I think they're going to give him a yard out of that, but not much more.
John, yeah, that was the quarterback just tucking the ball up right behind the fullback, trying to get some yardage there. The Bentonville defense, John, they've been tough to run against all year, and when you have no real passing game to even loosen the defense up, this could be a long night for Springdale. They're going into that tight formation this time. 2nd and 9. This looks like what Heritage was running.
On the double wing right there with 13 coming in motion. And he was going to try to pass. That is intercepted. Intercepted. Let's see who that is. I think that may be Garrett Wolf. Yeah, number 44. And Garrett Wolf coming up with his 2nd turnover for the Bentonville Tigers. He's recovered a fumble. He's intercepted a pass. And look at Garrett. He's excited, and he should be. Wow.
Fumble recovery, interception. Now he just needs to run a kickback, and he'll accomplish everything tonight.
Garrett Wolf came to play tonight. Nice job, 44. And good pressure. I mean, hey, that couldn't have happened without his teammates there, and I didn't catch who was applying the pressure. I think that might have been Julian Grundy.
Yeah, it was Julian. Yeah. Julian right in the quarterback's face.
I thought I remember seeing number 9 up there, so we can kind of give Julian maybe half of that. So, once again, the Bentonville offense on the field for their 3rd possession. 5:47 left to go, first quarter play. Cole Schlepecki, he's going to put Blair in motion to the left side, and this time it's going to be a pitch to Chris Ficklin, and Ficklin is going to find his way inside the 20. He keeps fighting for yards down to around, they're going to give him forward progress to the 17-yard line. And that'll be a pickup of 6 yards on first down for number 0. All right, on 2nd and 4 now. That's Number 12, Daquan Prevost coming in motion. Pass goes to Prevost over on the right side. He'll be run out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And let's see, depending on the spot, it probably will be first and goal. We'll have to see where they spot it. It is first and goal to go from the 10-yard line. And this time, Blair Irvin and Prevost will split out to the left side. That's Conrad Schmidt into the boundary. Slepecki hands to Chris Ficklin. He cuts back to his right. He's going to push his way down to close to the, I think they're going to give him the 7-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup that time for Chris Ficklin. And Slepecki now gives to Ficklin over the right side. Ficklin's going to get inside the 5. He'll drag the pile. They're going to give him the 4-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
3rd and goal from the 4. Bentonville going tempo here. Cole with Ficklin to his right.
And Slepecki gives it to Ficklin up the middle. Touchdown, Bentonville! Chris Ficklin now getting into the act. And the Bentonville Tigers have extended their lead 20-0. You know, Donnie, in the pregame we talked about how this game, the only concern is you come off the big emotional win last week. You may catch yourself looking ahead, but I'll tell you what, give credit once again to this coaching staff. They have the Bentonville Tigers prepared tonight as Kylie Sally kicks the point after through, and it's 21-0. 21-0 Bentonville with 3:58 left to go, first quarter play. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Welcome back. Gio Puga lining up to kick off for the Tigers. Now up 21-0 after a Chris Ficklin 4-yard touchdown run. Gio's lined up, and he's going to get his foot into this one. Number 2 for Springdale this time, going to make the return.
That's DJ Manuel, and Manuel will carry it up.
They're going to give him
the 25-yard line.
They're going to give him the 25, it looks like. So, well, John, Bentonville now has scored on they've recovered, Garrett Wolf has recovered a Springdale fumble, which has led to a touchdown, and the very next possession, Garrett Wolf comes up with the interception for the Bentonville defense that has led to another touchdown. So 14 points off of 2 turnovers already for this defense.
You know, and we've called his name so much over the last several games. He is really a junior player, really kind of coming to his own this season. As Carson Hayter now with 2 backs in the backfield, he's going to run the option to the left side, pitches it out, but there is nowhere to go. And
Mason Meyer, John.
Yeah, Mason Meyer. That's another name we've called all season.
So obviously, Mason has been assigned the pitch man at practice because that is the second time he has tackled the pitch back on an option for a loss. Springdale coming out in a pistol. It's a pistol wing tee is what it actually is. Got your fullback, got halfback in motion. Handoff goes to the dive back, and not a lot there. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and long again for the Springdale offense.
Yeah, Rancel Oriana on the carry right there. And 3rd and 9. And Donnie, I don't think at this point Springdale's picked up a first down.
They have not.
Well, they were held on downs their first possession, and then two turnovers. Fumble and an interception, both by Garrett Wolf. So they're facing a 3rd and 9 on their own 26. And this time they're going to split receivers to either side of the formation, pistol formation, and
bootleg.
Hayter's going to roll out to his left, and he is going to get the first down.
And John, when he bootlegged there, he had the option to pass or throw, and Bentonville's secondary went with the receiver, and that allowed the quarterback there for Springdale, Hayter, to turn it up and get the first down with his legs. He just naked bootleg, and there was no defensive end there for Bentonville, and Hayter's able to pick it all up with his feet.
So 1st and 10 now, Springdale. Hayter out of the shotgun formation. He'll take the snap. Give goes to Oriana, and Oriana over the left side. He's going to pick up close to 10 yards. He's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker. Desi Hendrick, number 34, in on the stop for the Tigers, along with Tristan Brown. Tristan Brown, another one of those seniors, made some big plays all year, honored here before the game. Okay, 2nd and short now. Hayter with a full backfield, takes a snap, and he's going to go on the option to the right side, and Hayter will turn it up. He'll cross midfield, picks up the first down, and he's into Tiger territory.
At that time, John, they had a lead block. It was a lead option. Lead blocker was able to take out the man assigned to the quarterback. Our quarterback came up on the pitch man, but there was no one for the quarterback, and he was able to pick up the first down.
Okay, 1st and 10, Bulldogs from the Bentonville 47-yard line. They'll split receivers out to the right and the left. As Hayter gives the ball to Oriana. I'm sorry, that was number 24, Willer Larice. Willer Larice and it's Oriana, Rancel Oriana. They kind of split time in the backfield there, Donnie. Kind of a 1-2 punch for Springdale.
And Springdale has 3 backs. And it's like I said, they're running basically a wing T, and they're going to let it go out down to the end of the first quarter. So,
okay, well, we have played a quarter here in Bentonville, and the Tigers up 21-0. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back for the second quarter in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. Okay, we are back here in Bentonville as we begin the second quarter play. Tigers on top 21-0 here on senior night at Tiger Stadium. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. Another week of 7A West conference action. My partner Donnie Payne, I'm going to get him looking at some of the other scores around the league here in just a moment. We'll try to give you updates as we roll through the program. Okay, it is 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs as Carson Hayter goes to his left, and he is going to be tripped up by number 23, Eli Pearson, And Eli Pearson gets his foot, trips him up for a loss back at the 50-yard line.
That was going to be an RPO, or it's a run-pass option. Quarterback had the option there. He had some receivers going down the field, and he also had the option if he saw it open just to tuck it and go. I think he was going to try to tuck it and go, but Eli was able to get the tackle from behind by the quarterback's foot. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 for this Bulldog offense.
And Hayter once again with the full house backfield goes to his right. He turns it up. Not a lot there. He'll get a yard up to the Bentonville 49-yard line, but no more. And Donnie, looks like Springdale is going to bring the punting unit back onto the field. Just underway here in the second quarter play. Bentonville on top 21-0. They've scored on all 3 of their possessions here now in the first half. So it'll be number 32, A.J. Woods. He'll stand back for Springdale at his own 37, punted away to Conrad Schmidt, who
and Bentonville jumped off sides, John.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, Donnie, Coach Brett Hobbs over there, head coach of Springdale, I wonder if that changes anything in terms of the punting unit. You're down 21-0.
Well, it's only a 5-yard penalty, so yeah, nope, he's bringing the offense back out.
Well, I mean, you're at a point. You're down 21-0. Bentonville's been able to move the ball at will. Now you're looking at a 4th and call it 7. So yeah, Brett Hobbs going to bring the offense back on the field. Okay, on 4th down, 4th and 7, man goes in motion, and quarterback is going to pass out to the right and breaks a tackle, but Cam Thornton-Meade comes in. That was Easton Hahn on the reception, but Cam Thornton-Meade tackles him short of the first down marker, and we've got a turnover on downs. Hey, real quick, let's go down to our sideline reporter, Cam Randall. And Camden, we see a basketball goal down there on the Tiger sidelines.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you. Can you say that again?
Yeah, we see a basketball goal down there on the sidelines. What is the basketball goal all about down there?
Yeah, after every big play, we see either a dunk or a shot or something just to hype up the crowd and get a good energy going.
That's awesome. Now, do the players, are they the ones that go over there and dunk, or is it the spirit groups down there, the MIB?
It depends. If the players are over here, they try and get them, but if not, it's usually one of the men in black.
All right. Thank you so much, Camden Randall. And, hey, we've got a pass by – who was that, Donnie?
That was a reverse to DeQuan, and then DeQuan hits Jack Dunn down the field.
Wow.
For the completion. So that was DeQuan threw that pass, and it was a pretty spiral, John.
It really was. Cole Schlepecki pitches it to DeQuan Prevost, who made an excellent pass, dropped a dime there on Jack Dunn, and the Tigers now have it at the Springdale 20-yard line. 9 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the half. Schlepecki looks over the defense. Play action. He throws across the middle, and that was intended for Prevost. Couldn't hang on. But
that had a little bit of juice on it, John, I think.
I think maybe Schlepecki got a
little excited.
A little adrenaline pumping tonight. You know, I've talked about last week, Schlepecki as a sophomore had to play over at Rogers 2 years ago. He had to come in when Carter Nye, our quarterback, got injured. That was a big game at the time, and he came in just cool as a cucumber as he pitches to Ficklin, and Ficklin's going to try to run around the right edge, and he's going to get around the 20, flags fly. But, you know, Cole came in as a sophomore that week. They got his first start there and was able to pull off a big win at Rogers 2 years ago in a really important game for the Bentonville Tigers. And, you know, one thing, Cole Schlepecki, he plays well at Rogers Stadium. He played well last week.
Yeah. I think Bentonville called for a hold there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20 now. And, John, once again, though, this Springdale defense doing a pretty good job keeping Chris in check so far. He tried to string it out, and there was nothing there.
You know, and I think that's the way a lot of teams approach Bentonville. you sort of have to pick your poison, and it looks like the Bulldogs have said if nothing else, we're going to try to stop the run. But like I said, pick your poison because, 4 really talented receivers. You throw Jack Dunn in the mix, Prevost, Irvin III, and, of course, Conrad Schmidt. So, all right, Slepecki now. He's going to throw across the middle. Ooh. That is complete. I believe that is Prevost.
Got a flag down the field.
Wow,
here,
and what a job by DeQuan to hang on as he was hit immediately. Let's see. Let's see what they're going to call right here, Donnie. Flag came in after he was hit, so.
Down the field, yeah.
A lineman downfield.
That was illegal participation. So DeQuan was covered, John, but since he was the first to touch the ball, it is a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down. So now it's 3rd and 25.
So either the person outside of him should have been off the line of scrimmage or DeQuan should have been off the line of scrimmage. But, yeah, he was covered up. So it will be a loss of down, and Tigers are going the wrong way right now. So from the Springdale 35, Slepecki. He's going to drop back, and Slepecki now flushed out to his left. He's still got his eyes downfield. Now he's going to turn it up. Slepecki will get inside the 30, but he is going to be well short. The line to gain is all the way close to the 10-yard line. And Donnie, I don't think we're punting from here inside the 30, but this would be about a 46-yard field goal attempt. Don't know that we're doing that. I think we're just going to leave the offense. Yeah.
See what you can get here.
Well, it's not like Bentonville hasn't shown they can make the big plays. So,
if you're Springdale here, John, and a receiver has you beat, just tackle him.
All right, on 4th and 19, Slepecki
Springdale
steps up and pass is thrown.
Did he catch that? He caught that.
He caught that. DeQuan Prevost. Wow. What a throw and what a catch by number 12.
He reached around the defender who was face guarding him and somehow caught that ball in bounds, and Bentonville's going to pick up the first down there.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Slepecki, give a lot of credit to that young man for stepping up in the pocket and wait till the last second.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Prevost. Spectacular. That's a highlight reel catch right there. ESPN top 10. All right, Slepecki now gives to Ficklin. Ficklin gives a stiff arm, and he's in. Touchdown, Bentonville, Chris Ficklin. He had one man to beat and tried to give him the juke and just gave him the stiff arm and got in. And Bentonville now is an extra point away from taking a 28-0 lead over the Bulldogs. Chris's second touchdown of the evening. And Donnie, I think he's probably now gone over 1,000 yards. We'll see if we can find some stats at halftime, keep you updated on that as Kylie Sally now on to attempt the point after. And her kick is up, and it's good. So with 8:15 left to go in the first half of play, Bentonville 28, Springdale nothing. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents. There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Okay, welcome back to Tiger Stadium. The Bentonville Tigers in command here in the first half, up 28-0. And Donnie, the offense, other than a couple of penalties right there, offense looking sharp, defense looking sharp. Boy, this is Bentonville Tiger football. And kind of a pooch kick over to the right side. That'll be taken by number 18, Aaron Casados, and he is immediately tackled. Didn't see the Tiger that got in there for the tackle. All right, 1st and 10 Bulldogs. They'll start at their own 26-yard line. Carson Hayter will bring the offense on the field. And as he's done all night, he'll put 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers over to the far side. And Hayter's going to pitch it to number 24. That is Willard Larice. And good hard running that time by Willard Larice.
Broke about 3 tackles there, John. Number 6 had him by the leg in the backfield.
That's Evan Mall, yeah.
Not able to hold on to him, and then another Tiger came up and hit him, didn't wrap him up, and he just kept going down the field. And finally, Braxton Rupert is going to bring him down.
8-yard pickup on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 2.
One score update, Fayetteville 29, Heritage 0 in the second quarter.
So on 2nd and 2 here, man comes in motion out of the backfield. Hayter going to turn like he's going to pass, and Kellen Rona, number 98, broke through there. Kind of missed him, and but there were a host of other Tigers there. Yeah, Kellen Rona got a piece of him. And a couple of Ethan Hoffman in there. Loss of, they're going to call it a loss of about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Rogers up on Harbor 21-0 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter in that one. So Rogers bouncing back.
Hayter going to give to the fullback up the middle, and I think he's going to have the first down, Donnie. I don't know. I don't know. The linesman over there is
a little short.
Wow.
Or Springdale's going to leave the offense out here, John.
Yeah, he needed the 36. He got the ball spotted just across the 35, so not quite 36. First thing is you don't jump. I have to believe this is going to be a fullback dive. Hayter under center, gives the fullback, and he will have the first down. That is Rancel Oriana. And the Bulldogs pick up the first down. Clock inside of 6 minutes left to go here in the first half of play. Bentonville cruising up 28-0 here on senior night. Appreciate all of you out there in Tiger Nation joining us here for week 9 of Arkansas high school football and your Bentonville Tigers. Okay, Hayter from under center drops back. He throws to his right, and that is complete at the 40. The 20-10 touchdown Springdale. Number 13, Albert Berg. Catches a pass, makes a man miss, and nobody's there to catch him.
Bentonville secondary, John, got caught looking in the backfield and did not cover their receiver.
Well, Donnie, that's what happens a lot of times. You play a team that is a dominant run or heavy run team, and that's what happens as the extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So with 5:22 left to go here in the first half of play, Bentonville 28, Springdale 7. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
I feel good.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super calm, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, well, always so good. So good.
Okay, we're back here in Bentonville. where the Bentonville Tigers have taken Bentonville Tigers are up 28-7 as Springdale gets on the board on a long pass play. Carson Hayter to number 13 for Springdale. That was Albert Burge. A.J. Woods, number 32, teeing it up, set to kick it away. Woods now going to put a foot into it, and that one is going to be taken at the 5-yard line by Daquan Prevost, and Prevost crosses the 25, gets out across the 30, and Daquan Prevost is going to be taken down at around the, well, they'll call, let's see, where are they going to spot it? They're going to spot it right at the 30-yard line.
So, John, right now, Fayetteville over Heritage 29-0. Rogers over Harbor 21-0. West over Northside 28-0. There's a lot of blowouts tonight in the 7A West.
All right, Cole Slepecki now, 1st and 10 Tigers. He'll bring a man in motion to the near side. Slepecki drops back. He's looking to his right, and he fires. That is complete. That was Jack Dunn. There he is, number 11, making the reception. He's run out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So good pickup on 1st down. Slepecki to Jack Dunn. So Bentonville up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Slepecki takes a snap, play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling to his left, and he finds Jack Dunn once again complete. There he is, number 11. Donnie, this receiver room for the Bentonville Tigers, it has gotten better and better and better every week. Everybody is contributing. You see Dunn and Blairham III and Schmidt and Prevost. And the Tigers take it as Slepecki rolls to his left, and he's looking. Now he's going to just kind of throw it away out of bounds. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, the coaching staff has done just such a fantastic job with these wide receivers this year. I think number 7 has a little bit to do with that as well. Hey, don't leave out number 9 right there in your screen, Julian Grundy. Every once in a while we see he slips out down the seam. Here comes Prevost in motion. Play action, and tried to get it actually that time to Julian Grundy.
John, really quick, hard behind him throw. Grundy tried to make a one-handed catch, but Springdale had read that play, and even if he caught that ball, he'd have probably been tackled right there.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. .453 left to go, first half of play. Tigers on top, 28-7. Vicklin goes in motion to the left side. Cole looking downfield, and flags fly around the line of scrimmage for Bentonville. And Donnie, I'm afraid that may be a holding on the Tigers.
That's probably going to be a holding. So Coach Hobbs let them make a decision here. 3rd and 20 or 4th and 10.
Thinking.
Oh, personal foul, hands to the face on the defense, John.
Oh, wow.
So one of the Springdale defensive linemen had his hands up into the face mask of a Bentonville offensive lineman.
Oh, that's huge. You know, going back to what you were talking about, 3rd and 20, I don't know that that's any better. I'd probably, if it had been on Bentonville, I'd probably declined it and only give them one play, because Bentonville, the offense tonight is just clicking. 20 yards to go, 30 yards to go, it doesn't matter. Bentonville, boy, they've been making the big chunk plays tonight. Okay, Cole Slepecki now. He'll put 2 receivers out to the left. And that's Conrad Schmidt here on the near side. Slepecki's going to throw to his left. That's complete to Blairham III. Blairham III working his way inside the 20. Now he's got the edge. He's going to work his way inside the 10. A flag flies at about the 14-yard line. Donnie, what'd you see there?
Well, he's going to get number 74 for a hold, John. But it just kills me. A referee looks up. 74 pancake blocked his man, and he fell on top of him. And that's not a hold. But a lot of times officials look up. If they see an offensive lineman laying on top of the defender, they automatically just throw a holding flag.
And that is exactly what the call is, holding on the Tigers. That'll back them up. And once again, Donnie, that's a spot of the foul penalty, where back a couple of years ago, they would have gone back from the original line of scrimmage. So it's maybe not quite as punitive now.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 13.
But I don't know the way Bentonville's offense is operating tonight, if there's any difference really in 1st and 13 or 1st and 10. Schlepecki looking over the defense. And he gives it to Prevost, and Prevost's going to throw a pass to the end zone, and is going to be picked off. Now, flag comes in. We'll have to wait and see what they call right there, but I'll tell you, the receiver for Bentonville, Donnie, did you catch who the receiver was?
Yeah, it was Conrad.
Conrad, he was double covered.
We're going to get pass interference on the defense.
Okay.
Yeah, Conrad was being held and pushed there, John, and the referee in the back in the end zone saw it. We're going to get pass interference. Now, it's outside the 20, so it should be the full 15 yards. So it should be a first down.
Okay. And folks, sorry about we'll get some feedback off the official's mic. I think that feedback's coming through the PA.
Nope, it wasn't.
At the stadium.
It wasn't quite. It was half the distance. Yeah, so it'll be 1st and 1 because it's not an automatic first down anymore.
It's the offensive coordinator's dream right there, 1st and 1. It's basically a free play. Cole, play action. He's going to throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. I believe that's is that Conrad?
Yeah.
Conrad Schmidt. And the Tigers will extend their lead 34-7. Beautiful route, beautiful throw by Cole Schlepecki to his leading receiver, Conrad Schmidt. So that'll bring Kylie Sally on once again to attempt the point after. And Sally's kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:08 left to go in the half, Bentonville 35, Springdale 7. We'll be back here in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Bentonville scores and now takes a 35-7 lead. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the second period, second quarter. And Gio Puga back to kick off. This time Gio drives it. It's going to be fielded at the 10 by number 18 for Springdale. Good tackle that time. It's either going to be 33 or 38 on the tackle down there, John. They were both on the ground. They both got a hold of.
Yeah, that's Brody Anderson, first Tiger in there on it, and but second time we've called his name tonight, Donnie.
So Springdale going to take over at the 27-yard line, it looks like this time.
So 4:03 left to go here in the first half of play. Tigers on top 35-7. Springdale, last possession, got the big play, got on the board. Let's see what the Tiger defense, how they respond right here, Donnie. This time trip receivers to the right side as Hayter gives it once again to his fullback. That's Oriana. Rancel Oriana. No gain on the carry, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10. Just looking here, West now leads Northside 35-0. And Rogers has taken a 27-0 lead over Harbor. So I'll check the Fayetteville Heritage score in a minute. Hayter takes the snap and tried to ride the fullback there. The ball fell on the ground, and Hayter just had to fall on it. That is the danger with this triple option offense. There's lots of handoffs, lots of pitches, and there is a bigger chance of fumbling the ball when you run this style of offense. Springdale is going to take a timeout here. So with 3:14 left in the second quarter, Bentonville leading 35-7. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back to Bentonville Tiger football after a brief timeout.
Snack like a beast. Deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets, came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up. The snack gods are proud. Like a beast. Welcome to the pack. Extreme protein. Just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast. Welcome to the pack. Extreme protein. Snack like a
What's up, guys?
beast.
Okay, we are back, and it is 3rd and 12 now for the Bulldogs. Carson Hayter takes a snap, play action, rolls to his right. He's being chased, and he throws complete to Wilder Larice, but that is going to be a loss on the play.
And Mason Meyer, John, did a good job coming up, making the stop in the backfield for a loss on that pass completion. And Springdale is going to be forced to punt. Conrad had a good return on that first kick, John. Let's see if he can return another one here.
So the punter for Springdale, he'll stand back at his own 7-yard line. Conrad Schmidt, he is standing on the Bentonville 47. Low snap. Kick is away. A high spiraling kick that takes a Bentonville roll. Donnie, you got to hand it to their punter. Boy, he gets that ball in the air. Kind of reminds me of the old Ray Guy hang time.
Right, that's A.J. Woods. He is their kicker. He does all of the kicking. And, John, A.J. Woods, he tied the state record. He made a 57-yard field goal against Harbor for Springdale to beat Harbor in the Battle of Springdale.
That's right. I did hear about that. I think I actually got to see that on the replay.
So weapon for Springdale. They just haven't even gotten close enough for him to even try a field goal tonight.
Okay, so the Tigers now with 2:27 left in the half. They'll start at their own 49-yard line. Cole Schlepecki, empty set, trip receivers into the boundary, twin receivers here to the near side. Schlepecki throws. That is complete. And
that's still fighting for yardage. I can't see who that is.
Yeah, who is that? Maybe we can get a camera shot down there. Let's see who gets up off the pile.
That's James Pratt, 22.
Nice job, senior James Pratt. It's good to see him in there.
John, he just refused to go down. He picked up that first down all on his own.
Schlepecki now working quickly, throws out to his right. That's complete to Blair Irvin III. What a move by Blair Irvin III. Some good downfield blocking by Jack Dunn, and Irvin III's in there for the touchdown. Blair Irvin III. What a move. What a block by number 11, Jack Dunn.
And, John, anytime you break a big play down the field, it's because the other receivers are down there blocking. What a good job of blocking by Jack Dunn.
No question. And Blair, made a spectacular move right after he caught the pass to break free. Jack Dunn helped him out and helped him get in the end zone. Now you see Jack Dunn to hold as Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after. Her kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:59 left to go in the half, Bentonville 42, Springdale 7. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
All right, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium where the Bentonville Tigers are in command 42-7. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. As Gio Puga now gets set to kick it away, and this one is going to be taken at the 11-yard line. Return man for Springdale crosses the 20, gets up across the 25. That's Aaron Casados. And Springdale's going to put it in play 1st and 10 for what appears to be their own 26-yard line. Well, you may be able to hear through our crowd mic the Bentonville Pride Marching Band warming up. Folks, we hope you stick around at halftime. We are going to stream live the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. We're going to stream their halftime performance. And trust me, folks, you'll want to tune in on this one. So as soon as they start to perform, we'll turn our crowd mic up, and we'll have that for you. All right, Carson Hayter now looking to his left. He fires out to the left side, complete to number 11, Orion Latou. And Latou's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play and make it 2nd and 4. Minute 48 left to go here in the half. Hayter now has the Bulldogs in pistol formation. Man comes in motion. Give goes to the running back. That's Oriana. And Oriana, he's going to pick up yardage up to the 38, and that'll be enough for a Springdale first down. Braxton Rupert, number 41, in on the stop. This time, Springdale will put twin receivers out to the right, single receiver here to the near side. And Hayter's going to throw a screen pass out to the right. That is complete. And that is Easton Hahn on the reception. He'll go out of bounds about a yard shy of the first down marker. Donnie, Bentonville's defense right now really needs to hold Springdale out of the end zone. If they can do that, they're going to make short work of this night. Twin receivers here to the near side. Hayter drops straight back, looks to his right, throws to his right. That is complete. And that once again, Orion Latou. First down markers, they set the chains. He was tackled in bounds. The clock should start, and it does with 1:10 seconds. Pistol formation. Give goes to Oriana, and Oriana is going to pick up yardage down to the Bentonville 43-yard line. Springdale has 2 timeouts remaining, and they're working quickly. Hayter pulls it now. He's going to throw out to number 24. That's Wilder Larice. And Wilder Larice, he'll be tackled in bounds, and I think
Springdale used their last timeout.
Well, they've got 2 timeouts. They've got 1 more remaining. Let's go ahead and keep it right here, Donnie. So Bentonville with a 42-7 lead I'll go ahead and say it. That's the 35-point margin. You need to invoke the sportsmanship rule. But if Springdale can get on the board right there, then we'll still have a regular time as we start the second half, unless Bentonville does something in the final few seconds. So, this defense, I think it's really important right here for Bentonville to hold them from scoring. And we've already seen A.J. Woods, who does the kicking duties for Springdale. He's got a really good leg. I don't know what his range is in terms of field goals, but
well, he had a 57-yarder against Harbor.
That's right. You just said that a while ago. So we know he's got a big leg.
So if they don't get another yard, it would be a 57-yard field goal attempt. So Rogers has gone up 35-0 now over Harbor with 5 seconds left in the second quarter there. West is up 35-0 over Northside.
Okay, so a big play coming up right here on 3rd and 5. Hayter, he's looking to his left. He's going to throw, and he's got Larice. I'm sorry, that's a Ryan Leatu. That is complete to the 22-yard line. They'll stop the clock with 36 seconds. Hayter drops back. He's going to throw. Fire incomplete. Evan Mall on the coverage.
Bentonville brought a blitz that time, John, and Hayter had to get rid of it quickly, and he overthrew everybody.
Now, Leatu was the intended receiver. It'll be second down. Let's see, 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on the 22-yard line. Hayter drops back once again. He is being pressured. Cam Thornton-Meade trying to get in there, and Ethan Hoffman then giving chase, and Hayter just had to throw that one away.
Outside the tackle box, and the ball got past the line of scrimmage, right. So no intentional grounding there.
Okay. 3rd and 10.
Third and 10 now, 26. They just broke the huddle with 5 seconds.
2, 1, they got it off. Hayter now rolling to his right. He's looking to throw, and Hayter's going to turn it up, and he is going to be knocked out of bounds about a yard shy of the first down marker. And folks are banner right now. They haven't updated the scoreboard, but that is going to bring up 4th down. It is 4th and short, 4th and about, call it 2.
Coach Hobbs is bringing out the kicking unit here, John.
So it'll be A.J. Woods, number 32, on to attempt what will be a 31-yard field goal.
He's still in his routine. The play clock's running down.
He'll set up from the right, and that should have been a delay. The play clock went to 0, and that is no good. No good with 14 seconds, and now actually that was a blessing for Bentonville that they did not call. They should have called the delay a game.
Right.
I was looking over, the play clock went to 0. They still had not snapped the ball, but as it turns out, the kick was no good. And now Bentonville will take over at their own 20-yard line.
See if Bentonville runs the play here, John, or if they just take a knee.
I kind of think with 14 seconds, they probably just take a knee, knowing that they'll invoke the sportsmanship rule here in the second half. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Cole Slepecki, he's going to go under center. He takes a knee. And he'll let the final 10 seconds of the first half roll off. All right, folks, we have played a half here. Bentonville in command once again, 42-7. And we're going to take a commercial break, but here in just a moment, we hope you rejoin us. We are going to go down, and we're going to let you watch the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You're like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
All right, folks, we welcome you back here to Bentonville. It is halftime. The Tigers on top, 42-7. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, bringing you tonight's 7A West Conference action live here from Tiger Stadium. Well, folks, down on the field right there, the Bentonville High School right now, honoring our National Merit semifinalist. And wow, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 17 students honored as National Merit semifinalists. So, hey, listen, we're going to, just after these young folks are recognized, we're going to bring you the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. So I'm going to turn down my mic. I'm going to turn up the crowd mic, and we hope you stay tuned because you will be in for a treat to get to hear this band and see this band here in just a moment. So enjoy the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band.
lost my dot.
For this, you must understand, life is a very brief sparkle. It's just poof, 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 and gone.
We're here at the line, counting down our time. The glimmer of your eye, this is the sparkle of your life.
Sequence.
Well, folks, there you have it. The Bentonville Pride Marching Band with their performance tonight. It's called Sequence, and man, what a performance. And, folks, they're going to take that here in just a couple of weeks. They're headed to Indianapolis, Indiana for the Bands of America Grand National Competition. And, Donnie, I'll tell you what, the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band, they may come back national champions with that performance this year.
They went to regionals in St. Louis, John, and they came home. They took second place in regional competition behind Broken Arrow, but then there's 4 major awards, and the 4 awards, Bentonville got 2 and Broken Arrow got 2 of them, and they were only just a few tenths of a points behind BA for that in that St. Louis Super Regional. So, yeah, they qualified and will be heading to Indianapolis. Also, John, Monday they'll be heading down to Little Rock for the state competition to bring home, hopefully they're going to be competing for, I'm looking here, we got 16, we got 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6th or 7th in a row they'll be going for on Monday for their state championship.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Tim Hendricks does just such a fantastic job with those young people, and man, you saw it right there. Hey, we're up here. We're waiting as we've got a couple of minutes here before we start the second half. We're going to get a word, hopefully, with Coach Jody Grant, as we've got Camden Randall, our sideline reporter, on standby. So as soon as Coach Grant comes out of the locker room, we'll go down to Camden and see if he can get a word with him and hear a little bit about his thoughts on the first half. Go ahead,
John,
Donnie.
while we're waiting on Coach Grant to come out, we were talking Garrett Wolf, John, fumble recovery, interception. We were talking about how good an athlete he is. We don't see this happen. We don't see this happen a lot, but we were shared in our Tiger update this week, John. A Rogers parent wrote a letter to our principal about Garrett, talking about how Garrett went over after that game, picked Jeff Regan up, put his arm around Jeff Regan and walked him to the Rogers sideline before he went and celebrated. And that Rogers parent took time out to write a letter just commending Garrett Wolf, not only on how good of an athlete he was and how hard he played in that game, but the sportsmanship he showed. So let's just give Garrett Wolf a lot of credit for everything tonight.
Yeah, Donnie, I'm so glad you mentioned that. Yeah, we saw that today, and that shows a lot of character by number 44, Garrett Wolf. Okay, I think we've got Camden Randall down with Coach Grant. Let's go down to Camden.
Coach, it's senior night here at BHS. What was your message to all the seniors playing their last ever regular season home game?
Well, I told them to soak it all in. This is a special place to play. We got, to me, one of the best Friday night atmospheres that you can play in the state. And so, they came out and did what we asked them to do, played good. And our goal this half is to continue to play well and maybe get some of these other seniors that don't get to play as much some opportunity.
Your offense was clicking in the first half. What were your takeaways from their play?
Well, our offense is getting better each week and becoming pretty explosive. So pleased with the way our quarterback's playing. Our receivers made some plays. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if we got a run game going a little bit better. But Springdale's D-line has a lot to do with that. But overall, pleased.
Thank you, Coach.
You bet.
Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much. Camden Randall down there on the sidelines getting a word with Coach Grant. And, well, you heard it, Donnie. Soak it all in. Coach Grant telling these seniors, this is a special place. And hopefully we come out here and do what we need to do here in the second half and get some of these seniors in that maybe don't get quite the playing time as some of these other guys. And so they can come away here in their last regular season game with a really good memory of Tiger Stadium. All right, folks. Well, the teams have made their way back onto the field. We've got a couple of minutes before we get set for play here in the second half. We're going to take one last commercial break, and when we return, we'll be set for the second half of play here in Bentonville. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super cold, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, well, always so good, baby. So locked into the key on A. In my belly, I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee, rare.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where we're getting set to start the second half of play. The Tigers on top, 42-7. So, Donnie, we will have a running clock in the second half. Donnie, once again, kind of review us there, the only times that the clock will stop.
Unless the coaches have agreed to something different, the clock should only stop. It'll stop on injured players. It should stop after scores, and it'll stop after change possessions, and it'll stop if one of the teams uses their timeout. But other than that, should be running most of the second half here. And like I said, the coaches can, by agreement, just run it all the time where it doesn't stop for any of the reasons other than a score. So it just depends. But the official rules are it'll stop on change of possession, touchdowns, injuries, and timeouts and penalties.
Okay, well, the Bentonville Tigers, they're going to get the ball to start the second half as they won the opening coin toss, deferred their option to the second half. And so the return team for the Tigers, they're out on the field still awaiting the coverage team for Springdale, and here they come. 12 minutes on the clock. And Donnie, this should be a really short half.
John, we've got our second unit return team out there for this opening kickoff.
Hey, Donnie, once again, I want to thank our live stream crew, our student live stream crew tonight. It is a cold, chilly night outside, and, boy, they've done a great job bringing Tiger football to you. As the second half kick gets us underway, that will go into the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And, folks, we're going to try to get you as many names and numbers of Tigers that are getting into the ball game at this point.
Might see the starting offensive unit one more time here, John. Sometimes Coach Grant will give them one drive after halftime.
Now let's see. I see Blake.
But it does not look like it.
No, I see Blake Stroud, number 17, in at wide receiver. And let's see. That's is that Evan Canode?
Yep. James Pratt and the running back.
And good to see Pratt in there at running back as he gets the carry over the right side. And Pratt's going to cross the 20, puts his head down. He gets driven out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So
we're going to give him the 25, John.
Yeah. It's a nice run on first down by James Pratt. See, number 24 for Bentonville, Cole Martin in at wide receiver, along with number 81, Judson Brown. So two wide receivers will split out to the far side. That's Judson, number 24, Cole Martin. And Pratt once again gets the carry. Pratt's going to make his way up to the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville. Clock rolling. And I'm sorry, folks, we did not find out, or Donnie, did you find out any unofficial stats for Vickland tonight? Well, you heard Coach Grant said, you know, that defensive line for Springdale pretty stingy with the run yards tonight. Okay, Evan Canode now. He's going to throw out to his right. That is complete to number 81, and that's Judson Brown. Short gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. See the student section over there. Boy, they're having a lot of fun tonight. As Canode sets the offense. And, well, let's see. Springdale's pointing at, Springdale's pointing at Bentonville, said they moved. And it will be on Bentonville. False start on the Tigers. So that'll back up the black and gold back to the 28-yard line. All right, Cano getting set to take the snap. Evan looking to throw. Now he's going to throw a screen pass complete to James Pratt. James Pratt's got some blockers out there across the 40, across midfield. James Pratt at the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Bentonville, number 22, James Pratt.
Love to see the senior get a touchdown, John.
72 yards on a screen pass from Evan Canode to James Pratt. And Donnie, I think that also may be Evan Canode's first touchdown pass in his Tiger career.
Definitely in a varsity. I know he's has in JV, but I think you're
for
probably
a
in a varsity
Friday night game.
That might be the first one. You're right.
First TD pass. And it'll be Blake Stroud on down, number 17, to attempt the point after. And Stroud's kick is up, and it is good. So with 9 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Bentonville 49, Springdale 7. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Okay, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium. Bentonville Tigers up big, 49-7. Evan Canode to James Pratt, 72 yards. And Donnie, the Tigers are keeping the streak alive. They have scored on every offensive possession of the game now. That is right, isn't it?
They have scored every time they have touched the ball, yeah. Just trying to find some other scores here. Bentonville 35. Bentonville West 35, Northside 0. A little pooch kick that time. Fair caught. Springdale up on Heritage 36-0. Rogers up on Harbor 35-0.
You mean Fayetteville up on Heritage?
Yes, what did I say?
Springdale.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Springdale's playing the Tigers
here.
right
Springdale's
here.
here. Fayetteville is up 36-0 on Heritage. Rogers 35-0 over Harbor. And then John in the fourth quarter here. Not a surprise that Bryant's winning, but maybe the score. It's 24-7 in the third quarter. Bryant, North Little Rock.
I think that is a surprise. Is it Carson Hayter still in for the Bulldogs?
Nope, number one.
No, number one is your new quarterback. That is, let's see, Kane O'Connell on the carry. That is Chandler Moore, now in quarterback for Springdale.
So Springdale pulling their starter in backfield also here.
So number one, Chandler Moore, now running the offense. Pistol formation. Two receivers into the boundary, now puts a man in motion. Give goes to the running back. That is number 38 for Springdale. Get you that name and number here in just a little bit.
It's Isaiah Zambrano.
Donnie, this is both teams now just kind of playing a lot of reserves.
Gio Estrada, number 73, in on defense for Bentonville, senior. 57, we don't have a name on the roster for number 57, but he is out there.
And fumble by Moore. Snap kind of came over to his left side and went to the ground. Moore alertly falls on it. And that'll bring up 3rd and long now for the Bulldogs.
Curran McCulley, number 96, just jogged off. He was in on that play, senior. You heard Coach Grant say they wanted to get a lot of the seniors in this half.
So on 3rd and long now, Chandler Moore takes his hand, and that was snapped early, and ready. Wow. There was a Tiger that shot through there in a hurry. Yeah, Chandler Moore, he just really wasn't ready to take the snap. It came anyway, and
Zambrano grabbed it and Evan, I don't think it was Evan Mall that met him in the backfield, but someone did bring him down immediately in the backfield. And Springdale sending out their punter.
So I believe that's still A.J. Woods.
Yes.
Standing back at his own 21-yard line to punt it away. And not sure who the return man is now for Bentonville. As Woods gets a high spiraling kick that is, yeah. Well, number 81, that is Judson Brown. Thought about trying to field it for a second, thought better of it, and goes out of bounds at the Bentonville 29-yard line.
I almost thought it hit him and then shot out of bounds, so maybe he stopped over there. But,
you know, Donnie, you talk about getting a lot of these reserves in for Bentonville and guys, seniors that maybe don't get much playing time on Friday nights, but I'll tell you what, these guys are so important to what this team does week in, week out. They're out there giving their all, set up scout offenses, defenses. You got to have guys that are unselfish like this to make your team better and your program better. So my hat's off to them, and I'm glad they're getting in the game tonight. All right, on first down, that's James Pratt. Is that James
Pratt?
Yeah,
yes.
That's James Pratt, who had a 72-yard touchdown reception just a moment ago, and he's going to get the ball right there out to the 41. Aaron Casados in on the tackle for Springdale, but it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. Clock rolling inside of 6 minutes now here in the third quarter. Sportsmanship rule in effect. Twin receivers set up over to the left for Bentonville. Canode looking over the defense. He takes a snap, play action. He throws complete out to the left side. That is Judson Brown.
RPO that time, and Evan read that wide open receiver, took the pass to Judson Brown for, was that a 6-yard gain? 7-yard gain? 6-yard gain.
Brody Webster in on the stop for the Bulldogs. It'll be 2nd and 4. Canode gives to Pratt. Pratt trying to find some running room over on the right side. Cuts back in, makes a nice cut. And James Pratt, he's going to pick up first down yardage and some as Bentonville crosses into Springdale territory. Judson Brown and Blake Stroud along with number 24, Cole Martin. Looks like they're all going to set up over to the right side of the offense, here to the near side. Evan Canode in no hurry with 7 on the play clock. Canode gives to Pratt right up the middle, and James Pratt rolling up the yards in chunks right now. He gets inside the 35, and he'll be upended at around the 31-yard line. Now, I'll tell you what, right now, Donnie, Bentonville is content with just letting the play clock run down to the final seconds before they snap.
Trying to shorten this game.
Yeah. Well, this thing, you know, it was out of hand back in the first half. Bentonville went into halftime with a 42-7 lead. Scored on their opening possession just a moment ago, and looks like they're probably going to do the same thing right here. Canode pulls it, or gives it to Pratt. Now, Pratt, he is being bottled up by a host of Springdale Bulldogs. He's actually going to lose about 4 yards. So good job that time by the Springdale defense. Second down. They'll call it 15, loss of 5 on the play. Well, Donnie, the Bentonville Tigers are going to go to 9-0. Undefeated on the season. And so I guess we can start looking toward next week as the Bentonville Tigers will travel out west. And Canode completes it to Judson Brown, and Judson Brown still on his feet inside the 20, the 10. Judson Brown tiptoes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. Evan Canode to Judson Brown from 36 yards out. I'll tell you what, right now, Evan Canode putting up the numbers, a 72-yard touchdown reception, and now a 36-yard touchdown reception. And I think that's Stroud on for the point after attempt. Ethan Hoffman getting out there on the special teams unit. And Stroud's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So with 2:16 left to go here in the third quarter, Bentonville on top, 56-7.
56.
I'm sorry. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Snack like a beast. Deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets, came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville. As you see the students lining the rail, Donnie, that group of students, we see it every week. They get here as soon as the gates open, just after a little after 5. And boy, they have such a good time. Fumble on the kickoff right there. Springdale gets on it. Otherwise, that could have been disaster. But, yeah, these students, they get here early. They stand there on the rail the whole game. They spend the week. They make signs. They are just having a lot of fun. And tell you what, always a great time to be a Tiger. Okay, it'll be 1st and 10 Springdale. They're going to have the ball on their own 22-yard line. Chandler Moore, Springdale quarterback. He'll line up 2 running backs in the backfield. And Moore is going to hand it over on the right side. Isaiah Zambrano on the carry. Maybe a half yard on the pickup. It'll bring up 2nd and long.
See, John, we've got Rogers 35, Harbor 12. That one is in the 1 minute left in the third quarter. It was 35-0 at halftime, so Rogers had the mercy rule. Fayetteville 50, Heritage 6.
Moore now looks over the middle, fires, and that is intercepted. Intercepted by number 90. And Donnie, we are both. Okay, that is Mason Burnett. Mason Burnett coming up with the interception. Donnie, you and I both look down at our Bentonville rosters. There's a 90, but no name. But we have something up here where we quickly found out that was Mason Burnett. So, boy, yeah, because we definitely wanted to give him credit. Way to step in front of that ball, Mason.
A good interception that time.
So Canode, once again, he'll lead the offense on the field. And number 8's in the backfield. That I can tell you this, that is not Conrad Schmidt. There is another number 8. And we'll see if we can get his name pulled up here in just a second.
Yeah, it's Schaefer. He was in here earlier, 8.1. We'll get to
give
see
goes to Schaefer, and Schaefer is going to go right over the right side of the offense. Yeah. Big pickup by Steven Schaefer. Yeah.
Because he played a few weeks ago, and we remember it was 8.1.
It's coming up on our spotter screen is 8.1. Of course, Conrad Smith, the receiver for Bentonville, he wears number 8 as well. And somebody, or actually, that is going to be the last play of the third quarter. Okay, we have played 3 quarters here in Bentonville. Tigers up big, 56-7. We'll be back for the fourth quarter here in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium. And as you can see, it has been all Bentonville tonight, 56-7, with 12 more minutes to go in this one. And Donnie, I think this right here, I think what the students are doing, we're looking over at the Jumbotron. This is the portion of the night that's karaoke. Can you tell what they're singing?
I don't know what song this is. Oh, it's Mr. Brightside.
Okay. Okay. So starting the fourth quarter, it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers at the Bulldog 23-yard line. Clock, they went ahead and started the clock, Donnie. And Knodes just wait till the play clock gets under 5 before he snaps it. And give goes to Schaefer. Schaefer starts right, cuts back to his left. He's going to find his way down to around the 11-yard line. That's where they'll say he was upended. Donnie, is that a flag on the field or is that just a piece of paper?
It is. The line judge just signaled hold against Bentonville.
Oh, boy. Okay. So Bentonville will get flagged with a holding penalty. That'll negate a nice run by Steven Schaefer.
It's 1st and 14, so that hold happened 6 yards downfield. So I'm going to bet we see another Steven Schaefer run here on 1st down.
I would think so.
Yep.
And Schaefer still on his feet, trying to break a tackle. And a flag comes in late. Johnny, there may be some unnecessary roughness right there. I'll have to wait and see, but Schaefer's going to get the ball back close to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, Bentonville's backing up again.
Oh, boy. Well, the Tigers have scored on every offensive possession in the game, and right now these penalties kind of putting that streak in jeopardy.
Said after the play, so it should probably be 2nd down. The marker still says 1st, but yeah, the referee just said 2nd. It is 2nd down.
2nd down and a country mile.
Because after the play, so the play counted and then the penalty.
Okay, Evan Canode, he's got Steven Schaefer with him in the backfield. And the give goes to Schaefer, and Schaefer works his way inside the 30. But it is going to be 3rd down and a long way. They'll spot the ball at the 29-yard line. Looks like number 34 for Bentonville. That is Desi Hendricks going to check into the game. Cole Martin and Blake Stroud. Looks like they're going to split out to the right side of the formation. And Desi Hendricks sets up in the backfield. Now man comes in motion. That's Cole Martin on the carry, and Martin trying to get around the edge, and a very awkward looking tackle. There was no flag or anything, just kind of went down really awkwardly, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It almost looked like it could have been called for a horse collar.
Yeah. So it'll be 4th down at the 23-yard line. Call it 4th and 15. 4th and 15 at the 14. Say that 5 times, Donnie.
Right.
I'm sorry, 4th and 15 at the 24. That's a little better. Canode sets the offense, takes a snap, gives to number 34 up the middle, and he is going to come up short. He'll get down to the 15, but that'll be about 6 yards shy of the 1st down. That was Desi Hendrick on the carry.
And for the first time, John, Bentonville does not score on a drive.
But the clock continues to run with 8:40 left to go in the ball game. 56-7. And Donnie, you know, we talk about next week, Bentonville once again traveling over to Bentonville West High School. And the Bentonville West Wolverines, correct me if I'm wrong, only one conference loss on the season. Bentonville, of course, going to go into that game undefeated overall and in conference play. So a lot on the line next week. Now, Donnie, I've had you looking at tiebreaker scenarios all week and all that, but, you know, Bentonville controls its own destiny, and it's all the same to you. I just say Tigers should go over there and take care of business and wouldn't have to worry about it anymore.
Right. Bentonville wins. All the tiebreaker points don't matter.
That's right. Give goes to the running back, and Bentonville defense kind of swarming number 0. And I don't have a 0 on my Springdale roster.
Neither does our spotter. It came up as not available. Deegan McCage, though, making the tackle for Bentonville.
It's good to see Deegan in there. Of course, I got a chance to visit with Deegan's father, Mike McCage, just before the game. He rides one of those motorcycles to lead the team onto the field. And pass by Springdale, that is complete.
Number 18 for Bentonville on the tackle.
That's Charlie Kring, senior. Good to see Charlie Kring in there. Yeah, Mike McCage driving a custom-made motorcycle that he built, helping to lead the team on the field tonight. I was down there earlier. I'll tell you, Donnie, it's pretty impressive. And I know he has a lot of fun doing that. That was great. Okay, 3rd and 5. As Chandler Moore is going to option out. He tries the pitch, and
that ball hit the ground, John,
and bounced
right back perfectly up to number 0.
Well, and I think, well, they're talking about it, but I think he got enough for 1st down yardage. They have not moved the chains yet.
The pitch was forward, so an incomplete pass because it did hit the ground.
Okay, so that's going to bring up 4th and 5 then. And Donnie, it should be a good ball game next week. You know, just looking forward to West. I know there's going to be a big tailgate together event between the softball and football fields over at West next week, and I know a lot of folks are going to be out there attending that, and it should be a great atmosphere for high school football. And Springdale punter is going to get it away. A kick that's going to be taken. Good catch that time. I think that was Judson Brown right there. Caught that one, a high one that he caught in traffic. Good sure-handed catch there, but Judson Brown.
Yeah, he had a Springdale defender standing right in his face when he caught that.
So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the Springdale 48 with 4 minutes, 44 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Okay. The clock's running. Yeah, Cano's just letting that play clock run down. 15 on the play clock. Let's see, is that Pratt in the backfield or is that
no,
Schaefer?
It's neither one.
Desi Hendrick maybe? Well, let's see. Let's see who gets up off the pile this time. Gavin Johansson. Okay, so we got a new running back, Gavin Johansson in the game. Number 42. Second and 8. Canode snaps with 4 on the play clock. And is that
that's number 34.
34.
That's
Desi Hendrick, yeah. And I see Johansson now, number 42, coming back into the ball game. That was enough. The pickup there was enough for the first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. With the clock now set to roll under, 3 minutes left to go in the game. 18 on the play clock. Well, I'll tell you, the Tigers right now would like to make this the last offensive possession of the game. As Canode puts a man in motion, and give goes to Johansson. And Donnie, I think he's going to be stopped for no gain, maybe a loss of about a half yard.
Hendrick back in now, 34. Bentonville, John, can get one more first down here. They'll be able to kneel it out here. They do need to get a first down in order to get in victory formation and run the clock out.
Nine on the play clock, Canode. Set to take the snap. Give goes to Desi Hendrick, and number 34 is going to be tackled at about the 24-yard line. That is about a yard shy of the first down, the line to gain there. Under a minute 40 seconds left, and it'll be 3rd down and short. Donnie, you're right. If Bentonville can pick up this first down, I'm certain they'll just take a knee. I wouldn't imagine Springdale would call a timeout to stop the clock.
No.
But yeah, Bentonville needs to pick up about 1.5 yards, 2 yards right here. Okay, Evan Canode with Desi Hendrick in the backfield. Give goes to Hendrick. He's going to go up the middle, and Desi Hendrick's going to score. Touchdown, Bentonville.
Well, they're not going to run the clock out, John, but
Desi Hendrick on a 24-yard run up the middle.
Yeah, just a straight running play up the middle, and he wasn't touched until about the 5-yard line and stiff arm in. And that's one of those, you're not going to tell a reserve player that never gets a chance to play, hey, dude, fall down at the 5.
Right, right.
He's going to get his touchdown. And now Gio Puga's kicking an extra point.
And Puga's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. We're going to keep it right here. 1 minute 5 seconds left to go in the ball game, and the Bentonville Tigers have taken a 63-7 lead over Springdale. Well, Springdale is going to fall to 3-6 on the season. The Bentonville Tigers, they'll go to 9-0. Donnie, while we got a minute here left, can you give us any kind of score updates on some of the other games that are being played?
Right. Fayetteville was up 50-7 on Heritage. West is up 49-0 on Northside. Rogers was up 35-12 on Harbor. So all of those games were sportsmanship rule at halftime. West has gone final 56-0 for West over Northside. So West will come into that game next week with just the one conference loss.
The Battle of 102.
42-19 down at Harbor now. Rogers up on Harbor.
That's Gio Puga. Set to kick it away, and Puga's going to pooch kick it over to the left side. Fair catch called for, and around the 29-yard line with 1:05 left to go. Well, a good senior night for the Bentonville Tigers as they were honored prior to the game tonight. Okay. And quarterback options, and that is fumbled out of bounds. Pitchman didn't pick up on it. Clock rolling under a minute, under 40 seconds now.
Bryant, John, at the start of the fourth quarter, finally gets the mercy rule on North Little Rock. But that game, I think, Bryant's only scored 38, and
19-18. In all likelihood, this will be the last play of the ball game. And the Bulldogs are going to hand it to the running back, and he will be tackled around the 28-yard line with 3, 2, 1, and that is going to do it here in Bentonville. Well, your Bentonville Tigers go to 9-0 on the season with a 63-7 victory over the Springdale Bulldogs. Well, Donnie, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Give me your final thoughts on this ball game and kind of preview us for next week.
Well, John, we were talking about this being maybe a trap week. It did not appear. Bentonville did not.
Yeah.
The Bentonville team did not. They eliminated any thought of that, concern to that at the first quarter.
Donnie, let me just add to that a little bit. What a job by the coaching staff to have the Bentonville Tigers ready to go off of such an exhausting emotional win the week before at Rogers and not allow these guys to look ahead to next week. So another great job by Jody Grant and his staff having these young men ready to go tonight in light of that. But go ahead and wrap us up, Donnie.
John, and the defense did, other than they gave up that one pass play where the secondary got caught staring in the backfield and they ran a wheel route for the big touchdown. Other than that, the defense, this Springdale offense had no answers for the Bentonville defense. And offensively, we scored every drive but, well, two. We did. Oh, no, we scored our last one there. We scored every drive but one.
Yeah.
And offensively, John just could do whatever they wanted to do tonight and took care of business, and now they can start thinking about that team over in the western part of the area.
All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it here for us at Tiger Stadium tonight. But just a programming note, hope you'll join us next week in the Battle of 102 as we'll travel out to Centerton, Arkansas to Wolverine Stadium where the Bentonville Tigers will take on the Bentonville West Wolverines. We'll start the Bentonville Tiger pregame show at 6:45 with kickoff set for 7 o'clock. Well, for my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, I am John McElroy saying so long. The Bentonville Tigers 63, Springdale 7. So long, everyone.